Hey YouTube, I have a 2009 Pontiac Vibe and wanted to put a receiver on there just to pull a lightweight trailer, and having problems with the bolts being all rusted out. So if you're currently trying to put one on, likely yours are rusted as well because it's been sitting at least 10 years since they don't make them anymore. This application apparently works for the Toyota Matrix. As you know, it's the same vehicle pretty much. Problem is the frame has nuts welded on the back side of the frame that you can't get to, and mine were all rusted out. Tried to clean them up, couldn't do anything with them. A couple of them were missing. Tried tapping them, ended up breaking the welds off the nuts on the back side. So came up with a fix that I believe is gonna help you out. So let's go take a look at what we got. So I purchased the draw type variety, no problems with it. Everything fit as it should. No modifications needed to the car as far as plastic and what have you. But what the problem is underneath, so underneath, this is on the muffler side, you can't get straight up on there. You can actually move the muffler out of the way on the rubber mounts enough. You got to put a little bit of force on there. But so this frame is a U frame and it's hollow on the top side, and we'll look inside the vehicle in a bit. But like I said, there's nuts welded on the back sides of that frame that you can't get to, and mine were all rusted and broken. So let's have a look inside and see what I did to fix that. So in here, I had to remove all the cargo area and spare tire. I had to remove this piece back here too, I believe, to get the tire out. So this is what I ended up doing. Is I drilled holes through here and used all thread, and I know people are gonna give me a hard time. It's not hardened steel or whatever, but I'm gonna end up probably welding this. But I made these holes oversized, so I actually have nuts underneath there, so that's nice and tight against the frame. And then on the other side, well before that, there's a 10mm bolt right here to take that off, and then all these side things just pop right out. It was obviously already loosened. But this is the finished side over here, where I had some extra spare metal over here. And like I said, this is all thread. I cut this one 5 inches long, this was 5.5, and this one was 6 inches long. And that'll get you through the frame and everything. But there's nuts, there's 3 nuts total. One here, one on the top side of the frame, and then one obviously on the bottom side. So that thing is nice and secure there. But like I said, the hole, I just used this variable bit to make it bigger so that the nuts can go through the, this is just thin metal here, and directly underneath there is that U-channel frame on there. And so underneath, some of the nuts did stay. I used a 7/16 drill bit to drill out the old threads that were just trashed anyway, and it was really easy to drill through. And the 3/8 all thread will fit right through that then and give you a little bit of play. But like I said, some of them just busted out, so it worked to my advantage to do so. So again, it's 3/8 all thread. I don't plan on pulling a heavy trailer or anything, it's just some lightweight stuff. But this thing is rock solid right now. You know, it doesn't move or budge, for sure. But I'm going to end up getting this welded. It fits up real nice on this side, if you can see. So this is obviously the new one, and that's flush with that frame right there. So they'll be able to put a nice bead of weld right here just to give it added security, since I don't have, you know, hardened steel all thread or anything on there. One other thing, I ordered the wiring harness for this with the hitch, but come to find out, I popped open my side panel and there is already appears to be a factory one in here ready to go. So I'm going to try that out later, and hopefully it works, but it looks like it's done properly. Apparently you have to have a booster on here, essentially meaning you got to get power straight from the battery, and that's what this little guy is. It converts everything. So it looks like it's the proper one and everything. So hopefully it's going to save me like $60 on the new one, that I can return that one.